Evander Kane. Evander Frank Kane, born August 2, 1991, is a Canadian professional ice hockey left-winger for the Edmonton Oilers of the National Hockey League NHL. He has previously played for the Atlanta Thrashers, Winnipeg Jets, Buffalo Sabres, and San Jose Sharks. Kane was selected fourth overall by the Thrashers in the first round of the 2009 NHL Entry Draft. During his major junior career, Kane won the Memorial Cup with the Vancouver Giants of the Western Hockey League (WHL) in 2007, finished as runner-up for the Jim Piggott Memorial Trophy as WHL Rookie of the Year in 2008, and was named to the WHL West First All-Star Team in 2009. Kane also set the Giants' franchise record for single-season goals in 2008-09. Internationally, Kane received gold medals as a member of Team Canada at the 2008 Ivan Hlinka Memorial Tournament and 2009 World Junior Championships. He has also competed in the 2010, 2011, 2012, and 2014 IIHF World Championships. Early life. Kane was born on August 2, 1991, in Vancouver, British Columbia, to Perry and Sherry Kane, who named him after American boxer Evander Holyfield. He later met Holyfield at age 18. Kane comes from an athletic lineage. His father was an amateur boxer and hockey player, while Kane's mother was a college volleyball player. His uncle, Leonard Kane, is a member of the Canadian Ball Hockey Hall of Fame. Kane's cousin, Dwayne Provo, played in the Canadian Football League (CFL) for 7 years and spent one season with the New England Patriots of the National Football League (NFL). Another cousin, Kirk Johnson, boxed for Canada at the 1992 Summer Olympics in Barcelona, and later fought John Ruiz for the 2002 World Boxing Association WBA heavyweight title. Growing up in East Vancouver, Kane attended high school at John Oliver Secondary. In addition to hockey, he played baseball, basketball, and soccer growing up. After beginning to skate at the age of 3, he began playing minor ice hockey at 8. His father instructed him in his early years and initially wanted to keep him out of organized hockey until Kane was 10. Kane played in the 2003 and 2004 Quebec International Pee Wee hockey tournaments with a team from North Vancouver. At the age of 14 years, Kane recorded 140 points in 66 games with the Bantam North Shore Winter Club, followed by a 22-goal, 54-point campaign to finish fourth in league scoring with the Greater Vancouver Canadians of the BC Hockey Major Midget League (BCMML). Kane also played minor hockey with the Vancouver Thunderbirds prior to Bantam and Midget. Playing career. Amateur. Kane was drafted 19th overall in the 2006 WHL Bantam Draft by the Vancouver Giants. He received his first WHL call-up for a game against the Seattle Thunderbirds on December 13, 2006, due to other Giants players' international commitments in the World Junior Championships. Kane scored his first WHL goal, a game-tying marker, on March 25, 2007, the last game of the regular season. He also suited up for 5 WHL postseason games, being originally called up for the playoffs after Giants forward Tim Krause was suspended for Game 3 of the opening round. He later appeared in 2 Memorial Cup games, tallying an assist as part of the Giants' 2007 Memorial Cup championship. Set to begin his rookie campaign with the Giants the following season, Kane experienced a minor setback as he was forced to miss the start of training camp with a case of mononucleosis. He nevertheless recovered and joined the Giants full-time to tally 24 goals, third in team scoring, and 41 points in his first WHL season. Finishing 10th in rookie scoring, he was nominated for the Jim Piggott Memorial Trophy as WHL Rookie of the Year, which was awarded to Braden Shen of the Brandon Wheat Kings. Kane emerged with an impressive start to the 2008-09 season, registering at least a point in each of his first 22 games. After recording his first WHL hat trick on October 10, 2008, against the Kelowna Rockets, He was named WHL Player of the Week on October 12, succeeding line-mate Casey Pirozavotel, who had been chosen the previous week. Kane earned a spot as an injury replacement at the 2009 World Junior Championships with Team Canada. Upon returning with a gold medal, Kane was named Player of the Week for the second time in the season on January 12, 2009, after scoring 6 points in 2 games immediately following the World Juniors. Later that month, he participated in the 2009 CHL Top Prospects game as captain for Team Cherry. Kane finished his second WHL season with 48 goals and 96 points, fourth in league scoring. He surpassed Adam Kirchain's team record of 43 goals in a single season set in 2002-03. Second in team scoring to Pirozavotel's 115 points. The line mates finished 1-2 in all-time Giants single-season scoring as Pirozavotel and Kane both surpassed Gilbert Brule's previous 87-point mark. Kane received WHL West First Team All-Star honors along with teammates Pirozavotel and Jonathan Blum. In the subsequent 2009 playoffs, after the Giants swept the Prince George Cougars in the first round, Kane scored a double overtime game winner to force a 7th game in the second round against the Spokane Chiefs. After eliminating the Chiefs in the 7th game, the Giants were then defeated by the Kelowna Rockets in 6 games in the semifinals. In 17 postseason games, Kane accumulated 15 points. Professional. Atlanta Thrashers / Winnipeg Jets 2009-2015. Kane was selected 4th overall by the Atlanta Thrashers. Less than a month later, the Thrashers signed Kane to an entry-level contract on July 20, 2009. Kane made the Thrashers lineup out of his first NHL training camp for the 2009-10 season. He recorded his first career NHL point in his debut on October 3, 2009, earning an assist on a goal by Rich Peverly against the Tampa Bay Lightning. His first goal was scored 5 days later, on October 8, beating Chris Mason with a snapshot in a 4-2 win over the St. Louis Blues. He suffered a bone fracture late in his rookie season, blocking a shot during a game against the Tampa Bay Lightning on March 6, 2010. Kane missed 15 games before returning to the lineup on April 3. Kane finished his NHL rookie campaign with 14 goals and 26 points in 66 games, ranked 12th among first-year point scorers. Kane suffered several minor injuries during his second NHL season in 2010-11 season. During a game against the Colorado Avalanche on November 30, 2010, Kane suffered a left knee injury after he was struck by a shot from teammate Tobias Enstrom. He missed 2 games. The following month, in January 2011, he missed an additional 6 games due to a lower body injury. Kept from the lineup for a total 9 games, Kane increased his points total to 43 with 19 goals and 24 assists. He ranked 5th in team points, scoring 3rd among forward behind captain Andrew Ladd and Brian Little. During the off-season, the Thrashers franchise was bought and relocated by True North Sports and Entertainment, becoming the new Winnipeg Jets. Kane was enjoying a successful first season as a Jet, leading his team in scoring with 18 goals and 31 points by mid-January 2012. During that month, however, he was sidelined with a concussion that was reported on January 21. Later in the season, he recorded a 4-point game, 2 goals and 2 assists in a 7-0 win against the Florida Panthers on March 1, 2012. On September 15, 2012, Kane signed a 6-year $31.05 million contract extension with the Jets. As a result of the 2012-13 NHL lockout, Kane joined Dynamo Minsk of the Continental Hockey League KHL. He was the first Canadian NHL player to sign a contract with the KHL. However, after 12 games with the club, in which he recorded 1 goal, Kane was released. The club's athletic director suggested that Kane could not adapt to hockey in the KHL, but also said that both sides mutually agreed to end the contract. On April 3, 2014, Kane was accused of assault. After an incident in Vancouver, he was later sued for financial damages. On April 5, 2014, Kane was a healthy scratch under new head coach Paul Morris in a game against the Toronto Maple Leafs. After the game, Morris said it was a coach's decision, and that if Kane wanted back in the lineup. On February 3, 2015, Kane was a healthy scratch against the Vancouver Canucks. It was later determined that he was scratched because of an incident with his teammates. Kane revealed in an October 2015 interview that he felt the Jets did not have his back throughout his legal and behavioral issues, but instead felt that they traded away their problem. Buffalo Sabres 2015-2018. The Jets traded Kane on February 11, 2015, as well as Zach Bogosian and the rights to Jason Kastorf, to the Buffalo Sabres in exchange for Tyler Myers, Drew Stafford, Joel Armia, Brendan Lemieux, and a conditional first-round pick in the 2015 NHL Entry Draft, Jack Roslovic. On October 14, 2016, Kane cracked 3 ribs in the season-opening game when he crashed into boards while fighting for the puck with Alexei Emelin of the Montreal Canadiens, which left him unable to play indefinitely. San Jose Sharks 2018-2022. Amid declining performance and approaching the end of his contract, Sabres management benched him ahead of the 2018 trade deadline. On February 26, 2018, the Sabres traded Kane to the San Jose Sharks in exchange for Danny O'Regan, a conditional first-round or second-round pick in 2019, and a conditional fourth-round pick in 2020. In his Sharks debut, Kane had 2 assists in a 5-2 win against the Edmonton Oilers. On March 16, 2018, Kane scored his first NHL hat-trick against the Calgary Flames and then later added a 4th goal, contributing more than half the goals in the Sharks' 7-4 win. On April 26, 2018, Kane received a 1-game suspension for cross-checking Vegas Golden Knights forward Pierre-Edouard Bellemare during Game 1 of the Western Conference semifinals. Through 9 playoffs games, Kane recorded 4 goals and 5 points. On May 24, 2018, the Sharks re-signed Kane to a 7-year, $49 million contract worth $7 million annually. Kane has said that he would like to remain with the Sharks for the rest of his career. During the 2018-19 season, Kane totaled 56 points, the second highest point total of his career. During the 2019-20 preseason, Kane was suspended for the first 3 games of the regular season due to abuse of officials. 2 games after returning from his suspension, Kane became the first Sharks player in franchise history to record a first-period hat-trick in a 5-2 win over the Carolina Hurricanes. Kane recorded another natural hat-trick later that season when the Sharks visited the Washington Capitals on January 5, 2020, scoring 3 straight goals in just over 10 minutes during the second period in a 5-4 overtime loss. After an elbowing hit in a game against the Winnipeg Jets on February 14, 2020, Kane was suspended for 3 games. Kane repeated as league leader in penalty minutes with 122, while registering 26 goals and 47 points, marking his 5th consecutive season with at least 20 goals. On October 18, 2021, Kane was suspended by the NHL for the opening 21 games of the 2021-22 season for violation of and lack of compliance with the NHL/NHLPA COVID-19 protocols. On November 28, 2021, following the completion of his suspension, the Sharks placed Kane on waivers and was reassigned to AHL for the first time in his career, joining the San Jose Barracuda the following day. On January 8, 2022, it was announced that the Sharks had placed Kane on unconditional waivers for the purpose of terminating his contract due to violation of AHL COVID-19 protocols. Edmonton Oilers 2022 present. On January 27, 2022, the Edmonton Oilers signed Kane to a 1-year deal. Personal life. Kane and his wife have one daughter. On March 14, 2019, Kane announced that his wife had a miscarriage at 26 weeks. On June 8, 2020, Kane co-founded the Hockey Diversity Alliance alongside former player Akim Aliu to address intolerance and racism in hockey. Controversies and legal issues. Assault and harassment charges. On July 1, 2016, Kane was sued by a 21-year-old woman who accused him of assaulting her in the hotel room where he lived. According to court documents, the woman alleged that Kane met her in a bar, invited her to what he said was a party, and then attacked her, causing cuts and bleeding that required multiple surgeries. On August 1, 2016, Kane pleaded not guilty to 1 count of criminal trespassing and 4 counts of non-criminal harassment after confrontations with force. At that time, Kane was a member of the Buffalo Sabres. According to a police report, Kane became involved in a fight with a bouncer at a bar called Bottoms Up after allegedly grabbing an unnamed woman by the throat and attempting to force her into a car outside the nightclub. A second police report alleged that, in a separate incident, Kane grabbed a woman by the arms inside the nightclub and attempted to force her outside. Kane surrendered to Buffalo police in late July 2016. Said Sabres GM Tim Murray of the incident. Whether he has done these things or not, or he's guilty of these things or not, it's not something I like getting up in the morning and reading about. That's for sure. The incident came after another incident in February, in which Kane was suspended by the team for missing a practice after attending the NBA All-Star Game in Toronto. GM Murray noted that Kane's off-ice behavior has been very negative for both the player and the Sabres organization. The bottoms-up case was later adjourned and dismissed. Referred to as an adjournment in contemplation of dismissal, a case can be adjourned for more than 6 months, and after a set period of time, the charges are dismissed if the defendant can display and maintain good behavior. Gambling debts and bankruptcy. On November 4, 2019, Kane was sued by the Cosmopolitan Casino in Las Vegas after he walked out on a $500,000 gambling debt. The suit alleged that Kane had received $500,000 in gambling markers from the casino in April while the Sharks were in Las Vegas for a playoff series against the Vegas Golden Knights. Such markers are essentially lines of credit which allow casino guests to continue gambling, and those extended to Kane were dispersed in 8 separate installments, ranging in value from $20,000. The suit claims that Kane left the casino without making arrangements to settle the debt. The casino sought full restitution plus repayment of legal fees associated with the lawsuit. On January 11, 2021, Kane reportedly filed for Chapter 7 bankruptcy in California after amassing $26.08 million of debt. NHL game betting allegations. In July 2021, Kane's estranged wife, Anna Kane, in an Instagram post publicly accused her husband of betting on games involving his own team and of throwing games with bookies to win money. The NHL announced that it would investigate the allegation. Kane later published a statement offering his full cooperation and categorically denied his involvement in any hockey-related betting, suggesting that his wife's claims were motivated by distress related to their ongoing divorce process. In a later interview with ESPN's Linda Cohn, he admitted that he did have a gambling addiction that led to large personal debts and that he has sought professional help for his gambling addiction. In a January 2021 bankruptcy filing, Evander Kane listed that he owed $1.05 million in gambling debts. On September 22, 2021, the NHL released its findings into the investigation into the claims and found no evidence of game betting allegations, and also stated, to the contrary, the evidence raises doubts about the veracity of the allegations. Domestic violence allegations. In September 2021, in a domestic violence restraining order application for their divorce case, Anna Kane, who had previously made the game betting allegations, accused Kane of sexual assault and multiple instances of domestic battery. Kane's attorney has denied that Kane abused her and their daughter Kensington. In August 2021, Kane received a temporary restraining order against Anna, with Kane claiming that she has physically abused him in the past. Kane has since been seeking a permanent restraining order against Anna. On the same day that the NHL cleared Kane of the gambling allegations, it announced that it was investigating the domestic violence claims. On October 18, 2021, the NHL ruled that the domestic violence accusations could not be substantiated. Violation of NHL COVID-19 protocols. Also, on the same day that Kane was cleared of gambling, the NHL revealed that it was investigating claims that Kane engaged in inappropriate behavior, potentially jeopardizing the health and safety of his teammates. On October 5, Front Office Sports reported that the NHL was investigating claims that Kane had submitted a fake COVID-19 vaccine card as proof that he had been vaccinated. This was subsequently corroborated by the Associated Press, The Athletic, and ESPN. On October 18, 2021, the NHL suspended Kane for 21 games over the issue. Following the suspension, Kane was placed on waivers by the Sharks and was sent down to the San Jose Barracuda of the AHL. After only 5 games with the Barracuda, Kane tested positive for COVID-19 and entered the AHL COVID-19 protocol. On January 8, 2022, the Sharks placed Kane on unconditional waivers with intent to terminate the contract for violating the protocol. International play. Kane competed in the 2008 Ivan Hlinka Memorial Tournament, capturing gold with Canada's under-18 team. He totaled 4 points in 4 games, including an assist in the 6-3 gold medal game win against Russia. Later that year, Kane competed on Team Canada during the 2009 World Junior Ice Hockey Championships. As the youngest player on the team, Kane contributed 6 points in 6 games, helping Canada to a 5th straight gold medal with a 5-1 victory over Sweden in the final. Following his rookie season in the NHL, Kane was named to the Canadian men's team for the 2010 IIHF World Championship in Germany. General Manager Mark Messier made a specific effort to assemble a young team. As a result, Kane was one of 5 teenagers on the roster. He finished the tournament with 2 goals and 2 assists in 7 games. Canada was eliminated in the quarterfinal by Russia and finished in 7th place. The following year, Kane returned to the national team for the 2011 IIHF World Championship in Slovakia. Kane recorded 2 assists over 7 games as Canada suffered a second consecutive defeat in the quarterfinal to Russia. Career statistics. Regular season and playoffs. Bold indicates led league. International awards and honors.